Special Mark Reviews movies. I just got out of The Last Jedi. We're here at the Cinemark in American Fork, and first impressions, I liked it. Is it my favorite Star Wars movie? No, far from it. But of the modern era films, if you will, starting with The Phantom Menace in 1999, it's one of the better ones. I think it's better than episodes 1, 2, and 3. I don't know that I liked it as much as The Force Awakens, actually, and I just watched that last night in preparation for watching this today. And Rogue One remains my favorite Star Wars film, other than maybe the original trilogy, and specifically Empire Strikes Back. So, what did I not love about this movie? There were so many times where they did things that were very George Lucas-y, and he doesn't even have control over the franchise anymore, so I didn't understand the need for strange and weird and very CGI characters, with kind of slapstick antics and things. It distracted from the storyline. It took me out of the reality they were trying to create. It took me out of the movie. There were so many times I looked over at my brother who was sitting next to me, and I was like, why? Right? Or I would just find myself laughing at a moment where I don't think you were supposed to laugh, but I was laughing at the sheer ridiculousness of it. So they kind of lost me there. I like an immersive movie experience where you get sucked into the world and you're stuck with them. You're seeing and experiencing exactly what they want you to see and experience all the way until the very end. And I didn't get that in this. Now, standout performances, certainly from several of the actors. So I didn't really like Rey in The Force Awakens. I felt like she was the weak point of that whole film, even though it focuses on her. But she convinced me in this one. I really came away really liking Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver, actually. I liked the interplay between the two. Andy Serkis's character, Snoke, not sorry to see him go. It was weird and didn't really fit the overall vibe. I don't know what he was supposed to be. It wasn't like a Senator Palpatine thing where he used to be kind of a human and shriveled up into one of the California raisins. This one was, I never really felt it. I think Jar Jar Binks would have been a better Supreme Leader. Aside from that, it felt a little long. There were several points at which I thought it could have ended and could have ended well, and it just continued. It just kept going. So that's good if you want more Star Wars. Bigger isn't always better, though. So it wasn't as tight of a storyline as Rogue One was. So I just come back to that because I loved Rogue One. What else? A lot of good epic space battles, if you like that. A little bit of ground-based fighting as well. If The Force Awakens was a retread of A New Hope, then The Last Jedi was kind of a retread of The Empire Strikes Back. There are a lot of parallels there, although this does some things on its own that keeps it feeling fresh enough. But very clearly, we lost Han Solo in the last movie. We have a new Han Solo. We lose Luke Skywalker in this one, but we have a new Luke Skywalker. So they're going through and replacing characters. And I think they need to for a new generation, but where they lose some of the heart and soul of Star Wars, they try to make up for it, not in more heart and soul, but in flashier, more exciting battles and scenes and things, and it kind of holds up, but again, not my favorite. So it's enjoyable, it's worth your time. Certainly if you've seen the other Star Wars films, like The Force Awakens, you need to go see this. Probably should be experienced on a big screen before it comes to your local Redbox or ultimately Netflix or Vudu or whatever you end up watching it on. It was an excellent cinematic experience, even if it's not the strongest Star Wars film. Okay, I think that'll do it for this Mark Reviews Movies. Subscribe to this channel by clicking there, and on this other side, check out some of the other reviews that I've done for this channel. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of The Last Jedi.